boys and girls, it's Miz Lemonade. While you are waiting for your animal to dry that you just made with clay, we are going to get started on our habitat box, which will be the environment for you to put your animal in. Your teacher should have asked you to bring a shoe box or something very similar for us to create the place where your animal will live. Now remember, we are doing realistic animals. This should be a real animal and the real place that that animal would live. You only need a few colors to do this. For instance, if you are doing an ocean environment, if you're doing a shark or a jellyfish, then you will want to paint the entire inside of your box blue for the water. The only thing I like to do sometimes is add a little glitter. After I paint the box, I might sprinkle a little glitter just to make the water a little shiny. On the other hand, if you're doing desert, then you will want to do brown at the bottom for the sand and blue at the top for the sky. Likewise, if you're doing the forest or rainforest, you might want to do all of it green, maybe a darker green at the top and a lighter green at the bottom. And then if you were doing a wetland, you might want to do brown at the bottom for the mud and the sogginess of the ground, and maybe some green at the top for the plants and the bushes and the cattails that are around a wetland environment. Now I found a very easy way to do this is to draw a line. Now this is a black box and you can't see it very well, but if you draw a line down the middle, then it's easy for you to see that the bottom part needs to be one color and the top part needs to be another color. Now here is a little trick for your teacher. If you, this is a brand new thing of paint. This is a brand new bottle. Let me get my scissors. Here's a trick. If you pour out your paint and you will add a tiny bit of dishwashing liquid. I usually add 1/4 dishwashing liquid to 3/4 paint. And if you will mix that together, it will help the paint come out of your clothes. It won't completely prevent it, but it will make it a lot easier for the paint to come out if you get it on your clothing or anything it shouldn't be on. So after you mix in the dishwashing liquid, then you can start painting your box. Now this will be a jungle. So I am going to paint the top light green so that I can make trees and bushes and other things, vines hanging down. And then the bottom I will make a darker green. Now it's very important that you paint the back, but that you also paint the sides right here, and that you paint the other side and the top. Be sure that you paint all the sides of the box the right color. Now if I were doing an ocean environment, I would do the same thing, only I would use blue and I would cover the entire inside of the box with blue. Again, I would squish out some paint. I usually have it prepared already. Put in a little bit of the dishwashing liquid and mix it in together to help the paint not stain so badly. And then if this were ocean, I would paint the entire box blue and then maybe add a little glitter. Here's an example of maybe a forest, tropical rainforest, green on the bottom. You could do the blue at the top. It's really up to you. You can do the entire box dark green and light green. You can put sky at the top. If you're doing desert, you want to do brown at the top, at the bottom, and blue at the top. So you just work that out with your teacher according to the type of environment that you have. But remember, you want it to be realistic. So happy painting!